If you love growing plants, here are some tips on how to make your plants. Water them at least twice a day. And you may think I'm wrong, but if your plants are very dehydrated, keep doing that until they look very hydrated. Fun fact, if you don't know when your plant is done drinking, all you have to do, once it's done drinking, it'll start soaking up the water. And once it's done soaking, you can leave it for a few days and then it'll go dry. And you have to make sure once it looks like it's about to go dry, then that means it's telling you I need to be watered. If I prefer to wear indoor shoes and have a big group of indoor shoes and because when you have indoor shoes on, you don't step on any leaves. You're going to want to put a plant in an open space, so not like this, because sometimes they can grow really long and they might block something. Make sure you plant your vegetables outside, because if it's inside, then that's not really a good idea, because outside they get watered more easily and it's easier for them to grow, because inside there's not that much good stuff. Because the fresh air outside is very good to make them. Next, we have, whenever you're planting a plant, if you don't know if you ever have your plants and they look like this, dying even though you have water in them, you might want to go outside and put them in soil and maybe try and plant them and try and water them, and it'll regrow, and then you can chop them off again to make them even better at growing and looking fresh. A really cool tip is you're going to take it out like this and go plant it. So if your plants look like that right now, go ahead and scoot your butt outside and plant your plant. Or give it more water. Whatever number one. I prefer to put your vegetables outside like what I said, but also because bees can keep them out. And there's goods and bads, because spiders, if you don't like spiders, they'll get onto your food, so when you try and pick them, you're going to pick it with a... But if they're inside, there's not really that many spiders. But when it's outside, there's rain to water your plants. But when you're inside, you have to manually do it. So I prefer to put them outside, because rain is the most important rule. You need rain and bumblebees, because bumblebees look for pollen, and then they make honey. And sometimes when you plant and you pick the flowers inside, that's taking away their pollen. So sometimes when it dies, go plant it outside, so then you can get your bumblebees more honey and pollen. I hope that helped. Bye!